My name is Roland Bynum, and I'm an English teacher at Jamia High School. And I'm the lead teacher for the Arts, Entertainment, and Media Academy. I've been in the radio for 50 years. I'm from Michigan, joined the Marine Corps and came to California, and I'm an LA City College graduate after I got out of the Marine Corps. I have a friend that I grew up with, and his name is Roger Trammell. Roger came to me one day during the hiatus of my life and said I should teach. And I said to Roger, I'm not a teacher, I'm a radio personality. And he said, no, Roland, you should teach. And I said, well, why should I teach, Roger? And he said, Roland, because you have the experience, you're an African-American male, and your shared experience would be very good for our young people. So I ventured off and took the CBEST and passed it. One day I put in an application after a couple of years in 1995. In 2 weeks I was called by the PUSD to go to Washington Middle School. Well, I finished that semester, and the summer again I was unemployed, and I got a call again by the PUSD to come to Jamia High School. When I landed at Jamia High School in 2001, I began to realize there were 40 people who worked on this campus who graduated from Jamia High School. And I said, whoa, I need to do some research for where I am. And I did. And I found out that this high school was a historical monument in the district. I was brought back in 2002. When I came back, I was tapped by Eddie Newman to teach the language course. In other words, students who were coming here who had holes in their education that needed somebody to teach them how to read and write. High school students who had a 5th grade reading level. So I worked a few weeks here, and then I substituted all over the place. Well, I want to share, I grew up as a foster youth from the time I was 11 months to the time I graduated from high school and joined the Marine Corps. So when I came to Jamia High School, I landed exactly where I was supposed to be. We had the largest special needs population in the district, and I felt right at home. I landed in the right place. I went to the pre-intern, the intern program that the district offered. I began to work on my credentials. And so I enrolled at Point Loma Nazarene University, and I began to work for my teacher's credentials. And so I did. I earned my credentials. I continued to teach at Jamia High School. I continued to teach not AP courses, but the students who needed someone who understood what their needs were. Before I taught seniors, I taught 9th and 10th graders for the first 7, 8 years, 9, 10 years here at Jamia High School, and all of the struggling students. And that was fine with me, because they taught me how to teach. They taught me what they needed. I learned from them. I teach through stories. I teach through my life to my students. I touch them through my life. In Africa, they call the storytellers griots, and that's what I am. I'm a storyteller, and I teach through stories. And my students connect with that. I met my wife, who is a Pasadenan, Carolyn Patterson. I learned a lot about PUSD in the city of Pasadena through my wife. We have 5 children. Our children have all attended the PUSD school. My children went to Jefferson Elementary. From there, they moved and went to Norma Coombs. From there, my daughter Erin went to Marshall. In fact, did quite well. When Erin graduated in 2005, she was the Student Athlete of the Year. She has a love for the district and for her school, Marshall. Now, I have my son Ian went to Pasadena High School. My son Devin went to Pasadena High School. And my son Evan got kicked out of Norma Coombs and landed at Marshall. They said, you can't come back here, boy. So he went to Marshall. And Both my sons, Ian and Evan, eventually ended up here in their senior year. They came here to play basketball and to be a part of the Mustang tradition. I drive 40 miles every day to be here on time for my students. So I have a great love for Pasadena. I think it's a great community. It's a great community to raise children and to go to school. I play Senior Olympics basketball. I play at Caltech at least twice a week. It affords me an opportunity to stay healthy and to just have a lot of fun. Well, what this is a gold medal that I just received for playing in the 30th Annual National Senior Games in Birmingham, Alabama. I told my students where I would get it, so when school starts again in the fall, I'll be able to show them the proof. So my shared experience with John Muir High School is the students, the people, the district, the administrators. We're one big family working together. I could tell you a lot of stories about students that have come through here, that have come back, and have just touched my heart. And I know that I'm right where I need to be at John Muir High School.